Thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring today's video.
Hello everybody, what's going on? It's your girl Merle. How are you doing? How aren't you doing? That's a thinker. Is it? I don't know if it actually makes any sense. I've been feeling eager to try vegan dishes from other cultures. Back around the holidays, we did vegan holiday meals from all over the world, and I thought that was really fun and interesting and cool. There are so many naturally vegan dishes from all around the world that predated the mainstream Western idea of veganism that has gained popularity. So today we're gonna be trying another fantastic creator's dish, and that is rainbow plant life. I know that a lot of you already know and love Nisha's plant-based dishes, but I have never actually tried one of her dishes before. So I decided to go for one of the most popular ones she's put out. And she claims this one is for the vegan skeptics out there, which I am not, but I know a few. The people that think eating vegan means less flavor, or that you're somehow missing out. Basically, if you're eating vegan, you're eating less. So today we're making the red lentil curry from Rainbow Plant Life, aka Nisha. And as if I needed to sell it to you more, it looks super healthy. It takes 45 minutes to make, and it has a 5-star ranking from over 2,000 reviews. 2,000 reviews. And it has like 3 million views on YouTube. It really doesn't get much better than that, folks. Let's get into it. So, we are using red lentils. Specifically, I'm using split red lentils. They will cook a bit quicker than just typical red lentils would. If you know me and you've been around for a little while, you know we've used these devil dogs to make our own soy-free tofu. And it worked pretty well-ish. It was a little complicated, but we got there. It was cool. It was cool that you could do that. We found that chickpea flour was the best way to make this soy-free tofu, but the red lentils work too. But why am I even talking about that? Let's rinse these off. Cheers, baby, back ribs. If you see this wire here, don't worry. It's just so you can hear me. It's just my lob. So don't sweat it. It's nothing to worry about, okay? All right, so we've got some unrefined coconut oil here. We're gonna use about a tablespoon of this. She also said you could use any like neutral oil, but I'm gonna do what she does because she's the boss here, you know? I want to try to remember doing like a weekly shout out for y'all, like a weekly shout out where I shout out whatever I want, whether it's a song or a movie or a game. And my shout out of this week is going to be the movie Love Lies Bleeding with Kristen Stewart and Katie O'Brien. Wow. My gosh. Acting was great. We love a gay romance. A little bit gorier than I expected, but anyway, I digress. We're gonna add in our garlic, some fresh ginger, and some serrano peppers. And Nisha gave a little guide in the recipe saying, you know, if you don't tolerate spice well, you can just remove the seeds from the serrano peppers or omit them altogether. If you like spice, but only a little bit, do one pepper. If you like spice a lot of it, like I do, then do 2 peppers with all the seeds, and that's what we're doing here today. We like to keep it spicy over here. And I'm keeping a respectful distance from this so I don't burn myself. We're gonna cook this up for about 2 minutes. We don't want the garlic or anything to burn, so just keep on stirring, folks. Now we're gonna add in our spice blend. Stir that up, toasting our spices. Spices are in my lungs. I love it. Now we're gonna add in 2 cups of our vegetable broth. Woo, baby. That was fun. That felt good. And now with our wooden spoon, we're gonna scrape the bottom of our pan to remove any burnt little bits that might be hanging around. Those delectable little morsels are gonna give this curry an extra kick of flavor. We actually just deglazed the pan with the broth. And deglazing is when you get something going and you get the Maillard reaction, and it's burning and it's caramelizing, and then you pour a liquid in there and it scrapes it off the bottom of the pan, and it is infused into your meal. That is a direct quote from Gordon Ramsay, so blame him. We're gonna add in our lentils, and we're gonna add in the crushed tomatoes Now we're gonna give her what the culinary professionals refer to as a mixeroo. Oh, that would have been really funny if I was mixing a roux. Mixeroo. You get it? We got this nice and mixed. I'm gonna cover this up and we're gonna let that cook for about 20 to 25 minutes. Simmer away until the lentils are cooked through. Easy peasy, let's frickin' go. I'm gonna totally not go look up Katie O'Brien's Instagram again. Definitely not doing that. Okay, see you in 20, 25 minutes.
Hey, it's me, reporting live from my own kitchen. It has been about 23 minutes. Let's see if the lentils are cooked through enough. Nope, they're not ready. I'm gonna give these another 5 to 6 minutes. I'm gonna make sure they're bubbling again so that they can cook through.
Okay, so we've got our curry going here and I had to add a little more time, but now it's softened, it's looking good. I'm actually gonna add just a little bit more vegetable broth. There we go. She said I could do that in the recipe. I'm not going totally rogue here, so don't worry. And now we're gonna add in our almond butter. She said to use unsweetened almond butter. She said, like, you know, I know this isn't traditional, but it adds a nice nuttiness and fills out the flavor in a really lovely way. So if it's cool with her, then it's cool with me. You know what I mean? They're curries, so it's not that crazy, she says. And now we're gonna add our coconut milk. Full fat coconut milk. I'm gonna mix this together and let it heat up again so that the nut butter sort of melts and mixes in with everything. And we're gonna cook this for another 5 to 8 minutes, uncovered. Honestly, with the coconut milk, I probably didn't need to add any more broth, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. And then this is the time when you can add in your salt and pepper, but I actually did that when I added in all my spices already because I didn't realize I was supposed to hold on those, but I don't think it'll make a huge difference. So if you didn't put in your salt and pepper yet, you can do that now. So I'm just bringing this up to a little bit of a simmer before I turn it back down to low. All right, everybody, the time has come. This is looking so good. And all that's left to do here is to add in our lemon juice. This is when you would add in your cilantro as well. I detest cilantro, so I'm not going to do that. But man, this looks amazing. The whole freaking apartment smells so good. My neighbors are jealous. And it's gotten really, really nice and creamy here. And if you want it to be even creamier, you can whip some of it up in the blender. I don't really care how creamy it is. Texture-wise, it doesn't bother me for it to be as is. So I'm just gonna leave it as is. And what's amazing about this is it's very inexpensive. Lentils are pretty cheap. And all the ingredients I got here were fairly inexpensive as well. So let's try it. I'm gonna get a little bit of rice with this. It smells so good. I'm so excited. I'm wondering what the spice level is gonna be like, because I kind of just went really confident into that. Wow, oh my God. It is so rich and complex. It has a good amount of heat. When I was testing the lentils earlier, I wasn't expecting it to be so spicy. I was like, oh shit. Maybe I put way too much serrano pepper in, but actually now it's kind of mellowed out, or I've just adjusted to it, and it's perfect.
Oh man, this is good.
I mean, I am not the authority on any sort of curry, but if you wanted to, you could add tofu, you could add chickpeas, but just as it is just divine. It's like the experience of eating a hug. The creaminess from the coconut, the tomato, all the spices. The lentils are perfectly cooked, if I do say so myself. And this would make so many servings. This is so refreshing because it's just delicious and healthy and it's easy to make and it makes a lot of food. And you know what else is refreshing? Websites. Let's talk about today's sponsor, Squarespace.
I guess you could say I'm a lentil enthusiastic about today's sponsor. One thing that Nisha from Rainbow Plant Life does really well is beautifully document and present her dishes. And that could be you with Squarespace. Squarespace is a website platform that can help the world notice you in your work, whatever your passion is or whatever you stand for. Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to temping, all in one place and all on your terms. Maybe you're thinking, but I wouldn't have the slightest clue where to start. Stop building a website feels far too intimidating. First of all, cool accent. And second of all, don't worry. Squarespace has plenty of templates for all different categories. Food, fashion, entertainment, fitness, media and podcasts, real estate, nature and animals. It's all there so you have a place to start. So go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, go to www.squarespace.com/Merle O'Neill for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's www.squarespace.com/Merle O'Neill for 10% off your first website or domain. Okay, back to the video.
I like that.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, I really like that. I'm not normally a big fan of lentils. Well, I've become a bigger fan because Merle's turned me on to them. But I also previously was never a big fan of curries. But this has a curry taste, right? That's not I'm not misspeaking. Yeah, this is very good.
It's a red lentil curry.
Yeah, very good.
You like it?
Tastes healthy too, which I like that. I'm gonna give this a solid 7.7.
Well, that was fun. I cannot stop eating this. Oh my god, make this. Run, don't walk, and make this. Go check out Nisha over at Rainbow Plant Life. She's got a lot of incredible recipes. She's been doing this for a while. And, I mean, this speaks for itself. You can't taste it, but maybe you can kind of taste it through my reaction. Here, do you want to bite really quick? Here. Pretty good, right? Amazing. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. It helps so much. And if you want to hang out with me between videos, I've got a Discord, TikTok, Instagram. All of my links to my descriptions are in the description box below. And in the meantime, let me know any other creators whose recipes you want me to try. If there are other vegan Indian dishes you want me to try, let me know in the comments below. I hope you have a great day, or night, or morning, or enjoy your sleep, because I know some of you fall asleep to these videos. And yeah, anyway, enjoy life. Get out there. Voila. I don't know why I'm still talking. My upper lip is sweating. Bye, everybody. Hope you're having a great time. Hope you had a great time. I hope you're still having a great time. Okay. All right.